I am the Canadian Vice Chair of the Binational Public Advisory Committee, or BPAC, for the St. Clair River Area of Concern and the Remedial Action Plan. I'm also a City of Sarnia Councillor, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the shores of the beautiful St. Clair River. For people who may not know, just a little bit of local history and geography, we are actually on land owned by the Lambton Area Water Supply System, which draws its water from the St. Clair River. And technically this is in the City of Sarnia, which City of Sarnia is the largest city on the St. Clair River. And but just there, and with the bridge on it, is the village of Point Edward. That's a little bit of history that is not always obvious, but that's we've been working well as good friends for many, many years. The St. Clair River, as many of you may know, was named in 1679 for St. Clair of Assisi. And one of the things she has is she is the patron saint of good weather. So that's why that may be one of the reasons it's working today. Now the BPAC is actually, if you go back in history about 40 years, there was an agreement signed, the Great Lakes Water Quality Agreement was signed by Canada and the United States, and out of that many good things have happened to help improve the water quality throughout the Great Lakes, and it is sort of administered by the International Joint Commission, and you'll hear a little more about them a little later. And I'm going to be the MC obviously for the celebration today. And it is a great day to celebrate an important milestone in our continued efforts to improve this international gem, the St. Clair River. I am pleased that so many of you who are actually engaged in this important work in one way or another, and that you've joined us here today. Today is about taking stock and celebrating our achievements on both sides of the river, here and later today in Port Huron. It's also about looking over the horizon at the work that lies ahead. We are here today to celebrate a small but significant step towards cleaning up our river. The redesignation of the beneficial use impairment of tainting of fish and wildlife. We're changing it from impaired to not impaired. We will also take this opportunity to recognize the late Janice Littlefield, a community and environmental leader from Port Huron, who was a partner with us and a friend of the river for many, many years, and it was at one time U.S. co-chair of the BPAC. And then following the ceremony, you are invited to travel to Port Huron for 1 p.m. to help our American partners celebrate the achievement. Now I would like to call on Chris Lee and Patty Troy, who are the Binational Public Advisory Committee co-chairs, who will tell us more about our progress in our area of concern.